Gary, 1-0 victory away here at Dereham Town. 4 wins on the bounce. Must be quite happy with yourself.
Happy with the result. I weren't too happy with the performance. I thought we looked a little bit flat today, and obviously Slinny has got the flu and Danny being injured. We looked a little bit lopsided today. We didn't have as much balance as what we normally do. Slinny normally sitting there and protect the back four, and Danny give his natural width down the left-hand side. So we was a little bit lopsided. We tried to change it, which obviously I'll take responsibility for, and then we had to change it back. But listen, we've not played great, but we've limited them to 1 or 2 good chances, and Thomas has, made a great save second half. And I think we always look the more likely, probably, without really creating too much ourselves. So, that's just one of them games where I put it a non-event because that's a big 3 points for us. But that's just something that we've had 3 or 4 real high-flying performances, and today was a flat performance, but we've come out with the 3 points and another clean sheet. And
that's another good point. It was another clean sheet, and it does look as if we're in the right place going forward.
Yeah, whoever, I've said it before, whoever do sneak in, I'm not saying we are, or I'm not saying team results, but us, Harbour, Coleshill, Sutton, Chasetown, whoever sneak in are normally in a good spot, because obviously some teams have been at the top for ages and ages and ages, and it's looking like that's a 2-horse race now. Whoever don't get it, they're down on the luck. Whoever get in on the last day is full of momentum, and obviously Belton proved that last year, but like I say, we're miles off that. But it's nice with 8 games to go to still, we're still talking about being live. So that's where we're at. Not many people see this 4, 5, 6 games ago. But we have worked really hard, and today we looked a little bit leggy, we looked a little bit flat, obviously that's a long journey, maybe with Dereham losing 6 on the spin, now 7 on the spin today, maybe subconsciously, we thought we was going to come here and be 2-0 up like we was in the last 2 or 3 games, and maybe just subconsciously we weren't really at it today, but I'll make sure that we are fully 100% wound up for the visit to Spalding next week, and we need to make Steel Park as busy as possible next week, because if we can get 700, 800, 900 down there, I know it's hopeful, but if we could, the boys are doing everything they can at the minute, 4 wins. Let's get 600, 700, 800 down there, maybe even more, and make it a real tough test for Spalding next week, because we'll be ready. The players will be back next week, and we'll be ready to set about.
As you say, back at Steel Park next week against Spalding, big game, and a victory there would make a definite mark to the rest of the league about what the fortunes of Corby Town and where we want to be, I guess.
Well, we want to be competitive. These games, I think Spalding, obviously I weren't in this league at the start of the season. I think they was the longest unbeaten team in the country at all levels or something like that. So they had an unbelievable start, but that's now the cruise, that's the business end, isn't it? So that's probably on paper a 50-50 game. I know they're higher than us in the league, but we're in good form. It's probably a 50-50 game, and again that'll probably be a bit of brilliance, maybe a mistake, maybe a referee decision that puts it our way, but certainly 700, 800 fans next week would that might tip the scales for us also.
Just looking at the injuries, that obviously you've got a couple of injuries that are on the bench and on the sidelines. How are they looking? Is it going to be you're going to be a better shape of the team next week?
Yeah, 100% will be better shape team next week. Slinny's got the flu. He started getting poorly Thursday. And Danny, we left him out today, probably more precautionary on the, we can afford losing for 1 or 2 weeks. We probably can't afford to lose him for the rest of the season. So that would have been stupid to try and, I felt, we had enough today, and I was proven just about right. And he's been the 2 lads who are missing today have been key components in what we've been doing over the last 4 or 5 games. So, I thought Ben come in today. I thought he'd done ever so well in the midfield. Great pass for the goal. I thought Tristan sacrificed himself today. Had to go and play left wing back and done a job for the team. And that's what we're all about. Hilton come off the bench last week, scored a great goal. He ain't got any minutes today because do you stick or twist, and today I was stuck. Normally I twist and try and get another one, but I just felt today that we needed to batten down the hatches and try and escape with a 1-0, and that's what we did.
Gary, well done today. Congratulations, 4 wins on the bounce. It's brilliant.
Thank you.